Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and today I am here with you to share the March Christmas Stampathon 2019 challenge. And this month's challenge is to use mostly white to make 4 cards or 4 tags. Well, I far exceeded that with my cards this month, and I'll show you those a little later. So I have paired the Christmas Pines stamp set, the stitched shape framelits. I'm using the larger 2 of the square dies, and you get the circles and the ovals with it as well. And I am using the Graceful glass design of Vellum, which comes in 6x6. So for these cards, I have used mostly white with some touches of grey and black, which is the printed Vellum. So I wanted to keep it really neutral and just let the paper and the sentiment sing. So I have used the Sentiment Tidings of Comfort and Joy from the Christmas Pines stamp set. I love the sentiments in this set and thought that this fitted really well with keeping it simple. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the stamping, and I'm just going to pop these cards to the side. Now I am using Smoky Slate, and this is a photopolymer stamp set. So for the Christmas Stampathon challenge, we want to get prepared and ready, so when it comes round to Christmas time, we have a stash of cards and a stash of tags ready to rock and roll. So that makes the Christmas season, as crazy as it already is, much easier for us to navigate and have everything ready. Hopefully I will have all my cards ready from our Christmas Stampathon challenges every month, and then all I will have to do is work out what I'm making for my gifts. And I'm just going to bring in the Big Shot, and I'm going to cut out this sentiment and our silver foil sheet. Okay. Sorry, I dropped my die on the floor earlier, so I just needed to grab that. So I make a handmade gift for my friends, my team, teachers at school, people that work with my children throughout the year. So I do that for them. So I will have to find that out. Now, just lining these both up together so I can cut them in one pass. Now with this sentiment, I am going to cut off a tad, well, not cut off, I'm actually going to emboss a tad of that T from Comfort. But that's okay, we'll still be able to see it and everything will be fine. Now this stamping and cutting with the Big Shot is the most complicated part of this card, which is good for me. I like, because I'm making so many of these cards, I do like to keep it really simple, and I did use my magnetic platform so those squares didn't move once I had them in place. So I'm just going to pop these 2 out of the dies here, and you get this beautiful stitch detail which adds detail to the card without adding any extra sentiments. Sorry, not sentiments, any extra embellishment to the card. I'll bring back one of these, or both of these cards, and what I did think, if you wanted to, you could certainly add some of our metallic pearls, and I'm thinking in the silver you could quite easily add these to the card. So just using our snail adhesive to adhere these, and then just I use the dimension of our Stampin' dimensionals to the back of this piece, and I'm just going to put dimensionals in all four corners and one in the middle. This just gives it stability, and yeah, I don't like to go too crazy. There are some demos out there, who shall not be named, that like to go crazy. So I definitely hope to, and I plan to make 4 of these 4 tags this month as well, because or at least 4 tags, because I definitely was short of tags last year, and I would like to make some. So I'm ready to go. Not that I give gifts to a whole lot of people, but I do want to try and get ahead and be ready. And I have offcuts from these card front size pieces that will go perfectly with a tag and a sentiment. So I am going to just pop this. Thinking I'm going to go offset with this one because I haven't cut, and I did not put that down straight, but that's okay, it's handmade. So bring in my thick Whisper White card base here and my bone folder. Just score that. Well, I've already pre-scored, but I just want to fold that nice and crisp, so then it doesn't sag on the person's mantle or wherever they display their cards. Now I'm only popping adhesive behind this sentiment piece. Now the reason for that is any adhesive that you use behind vellum, you can see. So adding those pearls, and you could pop a glue dot behind, that's fine. You can pop a glue dot behind the pearls. That will be a good idea if you were worried about this vellum flapping around. I am definitely not worried about the vellum flapping around. Now I will show you the other cards I've made using other designs out of the Graceful glass. So I've made them all the same. The sentiment square is the same. The only thing that is different is the vellum that I've used on the background. So for this piece, I just cut the piece of vellum in half and just used it as a strip. So I actually managed to get 4 of those out of 2 of the 6x6 papers. So I do hope you come over to our Facebook group, which is Christmas Stampathon 2019, and join us for our challenges. Now we do have some prizes, and you earn a ticket into the draw for a prize pack. Now those prize packs are available for Australia, the UK and America. So come in, join the fun, get ready for Christmas and challenge yourself to something that you wouldn't ordinarily do, because working with mostly white is something I wouldn't normally do. I'm definitely in love with colour. As you can see, I had a fight with my Calypso Coral ink pad and dropped that on my sheet here last night. So come along and join us, and I will be back next month with our April challenge, with our April challenge. So have a great month, and I will see you over on the Facebook group. Have a great day. Bye.